with the Science Beat, Dave Ciaccio.
Hi, Sam.
How you doing?
I'm Dr. Dave Ciaccio, and I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
This is the Science News with Jokes. SpaceX founder Elon Musk released his plan to form a permanent settlement on Mars over the next 100 years, saying he wants to keep the price tag for a trip to Mars around the same cost as going to college. And to keep this plan a reality, the first settlers will consist solely of college loan collectors. That's not true.
The jokes.
That's a joke. Yeah, that's a joke. A Johns Hopkins University study found that 19-year-olds are now as sedentary as 60-year-olds. They don't move around so much,
No.
those 19-year-olds.
Oh, sure.
But the study was cut short, though, when the crotchety teens chased the researchers off their lawn. Johns Hopkins.
Ugh.
Ooh. A new study shows that taking pictures of a trip can increase, or an event that you go to can increase your enjoyment of that event if it increases your engagement in the event. The study also confirmed that if you take a picture, it will last longer. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Great.
That'll last.
Whoa. Forever.
We'll see.
All right.
A study conducted by Women's Health magazine found that a large number of people suffer from what they're calling smiling depression, a condition where one exhibits all the symptoms of depression but tends to hide it in public by smiling, kind of like you're doing right now. To find out if you have smiling depression, it's very easy. What you do is check to see if you look depressed. If you look depressed, you're probably depressed. If you look happy, you're probably depressed.
Oh, crap.
Astrophysicists have identified a failed star, meaning a star that never fully formed, orbiting around a dead star, which is a star that has burned out too early. The stars, the twin stars, have been dubbed the Belushi brothers. And now a commentary. I'm sick and tired of all these jokes that imply Jim Belushi is a failed star living in the shadow of his more talented brother. First of all, could a failed star be the lead in K9 and K9PI and K911? I mean, talk about a dark trilogy, Universal. Second of all, it's tough having more talented siblings. For instance, both my brother and sister are actual doctors, whereas I got this doctor's coat at Hollywood Toys and Costumes. And that's a commentary, according to Jim. Remember that show?
Yeah.
A documentary filmmaker in Canada has exchanged his prosthetic eye for one with a tiny video camera that can record whatever he sees, which would be way more interesting if everything he saw was in Canada. Now time for another commentary.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
I'm sick and tired of all these jokes that imply Canada is a boring wasteland devoid of culture. First of all, it's tough being relevant when most of your land is covered in ice and bears.
The sidecars.
In the bears and sidecars, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got plenty of them. Second of all, their prime minister is a young liberal heartthrob,
Oh, yeah. Dream.
whereas we got ours at Hollywood Toys and Costumes. And now penis news.
Oh, not again.
A faceless fish was discovered in Australia that many are saying looks a little bit like the male member. And despite the fact that the names wienerfish, Johnson head, deep sea donger, and northern prick, because northern pike, were all unclaimed names, instead they went with the name peanut fish.
Because it kind of sounds like, I guess.
Well, actually, it's because it's way more into butt stuff.
Oh.
Some herbal vendors in India who claim to be selling a rare plant root known as hatha jodi. It's a weird-looking root that which is thought to bring good luck. But they were found to be actually selling endangered monitor lizard penises.
What?
Which are not good luck for anyone.
Oh.
Since the discovery, demand for the root has skyrocketed, mostly from monitor lizards hoping to be lucky enough to keep their dicks. Said one lizard spokesman, "Hey, at least ours are in demand." That was directed right at me, I think. The spokesman was talking to me
Right. Got it.
when I was high last night.
You're not going to take the clothes off, right?
Monitor lizard.
Just checking.
I don't know.
Okay.
See how much time we have.
Nope.
And finally, the small island town of Tangier, Virginia, which is slowly sinking into Chesapeake Bay due to rising sea levels, has asked President Trump to help save it by building a wall. Trump, he should be good at that.
Right, yeah, I guess. That's his thing.
Yeah. Trump recently visited the people of the island, 87% of whom voted for him, and he solved the problem once and for all. You'll be happy to know, by simply proclaiming that the island, which is 67% smaller than it once was, is not sinking. This strategy is known as boldly denying what's obviously happening right in front of your stupid face, or Badwahira Safiev. And it is now an official policy of the United States. Here's some more fun places where this strategy can be used. You're not on fire. I'm not going to fall off this cliff. Oh, we can buff that out. We know how to fix healthcare. I'm nailing this landing. That's not a knife.
That's a knife.
Cesse n'est pas un pipe.
That's a pipe.
You didn't make the biggest mistake of your life by supporting a sociopathic billionaire who hates you. And you're not the cutest thing in the whole world. No, you're not. Finally, I'm not Dave Ciaccio, and this is not the Science News.